We're here with the Little Rock Marathon CICs. First of all, what does CIC stand for?
Chick in charge.
All right.
And Chick in charge.
Gina and Geneva, the chicks in charge. Okay, tell me this. First of all, now you guys, you're the brains behind the Little Rock Marathon, right?
She's the brains.
And you are the...
She's the looks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
You guys started the marathon?
We did.
We did.
Long time ago.
Did you have experience in marathons?
I did. Gina had...
No clue.
Well, she got a clue real quick.
How far is a marathon?
Yeah, and she learned very, very quick.
That's a pretty big. It's a big undertaking, though. Why did you decide to start a marathon in Little Rock?
Well, it was something that I wanted to do for a long time, and a gentleman by the name of Brian Day, who at that time...
It's all his fault.
It is his fault. Who was the Parks and Recreation Director. He called me up and said, "Hey, I got an idea." And I said, "Okay." So we went to lunch, talked about it. I said, "Oh, yeah, we can do that, but I've got to have Gina before we can make it happen." And so he waved a magic wand, and the rest is history.
And why did we need Gina?
Because Gina is special.
I already worked for the city, so it was an easy shoe-in.
Oh.
And I was coordinating events for the
Yes.
city, which was, the marathon's an event.
Yeah, and Gina's got
I coordinated with her on her events when she wasn't doing marathoning,
right.
and we had a good time.
Yeah, I did other events, and so I've done other races, and she was the city counterpart of events that I was doing, and she just has a great knowledge of all things logistics.
Now you guys come across as kind of footloose and fancy free and all that, but there's a lot of details to the marathon. I mean, you guys pull it off. Is it tough to get something that big going like it's supposed to?
Piece of cake.
We call Geneva the front door and me the back door, because she does all the registration, she's the marketing, and I'm the operations.
Right.
Okay.
So it takes two of us to do what we do.
Yeah.
Because she also crunches all of our numbers. And I just go, I'm so glad that you do that, because I don't
She's like,
crunch
"Go,
numbers.
Geneva!"
Give me a G.
All right, now the marathon, it's got almost a cult following. What is it that's so special about the Little Rock Marathon?
Well, it's the people.
medal.
Yeah, it's our medal, but it's the people
people.
that do our race, and it's the people that help us put on the race. We have what we like to refer to as our own special brand of Southern hospitality, and that makes people come back. And we treat them like people. They're not a number. They're a name, and we know a lot of their stories. And we actually return phone calls and answer emails, and it's not this. With most race directors, I think you don't expect to get a call back or an email back, but we take a genuine interest in our...
Mostly we have fun.
Yeah, we do.
We show up at an expo, and we're not your typical expo booth, for example. Most booths have a table, 2 chairs, and a backdrop, and they pass out a flyer. Us, on the other hand, we're in costume. We play
Very
music.
serious. It's very serious
It's
business.
very serious
Very.
costumes, absolutely.
Yes.
Wings
Very serious.
are important.
Right.
Wings are important. Or goddesses,
Yeah.
or...
Pretty much what...
Gosh, whatever we feel like wearing that
yeah.
year, really, is kind of how the theme works.
I'm thinking leisure suits and platform shoes maybe in the works.
No.
No, not
Bling.
gonna
Lots of bling.
bling. Okay.
Shiny.
Shiny
Shiny.
things.
Ooh, shiny.
We like shiny things.
So people come
Everybody likes
from all over Little Rock Marathon, and I keep seeing these comments online too. It says that you treat the walkers just like you do the runners. The way people cheer coming across the line. Is that by accident? That's by design?
That's
or?
by design. Everybody's... for us, there are no walkers. There are no runners. Everybody's an athlete. If you think about it...
But it's really because I'm slow.
No.
The first race, the very first race I did, I walked along the truck that picked up every generator, every cone, and I smelled that truck the whole way. And I said, this will not happen at our race.
She's an accidental marathoner. She did the race to drop out and see how that race handled their drops, and then...
I kept going. I felt good.
She kept
But I
going.
smelled that fume, and I said, we'll be open for 8 hours
Or more.
or more.
Okay, somebody who's watching Never Run the Little Rock Marathon, but thinking about it, what would you want to say to them?
Please.
Pretty please.
No, we have a lot of fun. We get a lot of first timers. Last year, a third of our field were first timers, people that had never done a marathon or a half marathon, and so we try to, I guess, create the mold for other races to follow behind us. So that's good when we can get somebody like that. But for somebody that's done like gazillions of marathons, you know, we just try to take care of those little things. You know, we're big enough to feel big, but we're still small enough to pay attention to the details and care about them.
And we have fun.
Yeah.
And if they have a good experience at our race,
Yeah.
they'll keep running and they'll run other races and they'll come back and run our race. So it's that continuity and that retention that
Yeah.
we're after as well.